Hey dolls, welcome back to my channel. So my birthday just passed and I went and purchased the P. Louise bases. I got the winter collection, which comes in these lighter colors. And I got basic brights, which comes in these really bright colors. These are just bases that go underneath your makeup, your eye makeup or whatever. I haven't used them yet. I don't know how they work. I don't know the consistency or anything like that, but I'm gonna try that out today for you. Um, P. Louise, I watched some of their videos and it seems to be that they generally do brows first, makeup, and eye makeup, and then um, foundation and whatnot. So I don't do it like that, but I'm gonna go ahead and do that today because I want to try and make sure that I'm doing it right, doing everything correctly to give them a fair shot. So, all right, keep watching.
Okay, so first I'm just laying down a really dark color in my crease. It's just a really dark brown. I know that usually you're supposed to, you just sweep it in or whatever, but with the P. Louise base, they ask that you pounce it in. So, you're kind of just tapping with your brush. You're not actually sweeping or anything, but you can definitely see that by the motions that I'm using with the brush I have there. Then I move on to my upper crease. I started first at the front corner with like a burnt orange. Both of those colors are from the Nubian 2 palette, that burnt orange and the very dark brown. So after doing the front part of my upper crease, I went and moved toward the back and used the darkest red from out of the Morphe 35R palette. And then I left some space in the middle for like the teal green that's in that palette as well. And I put that right between the burnt orange and the red, just to kind of give, a different kind of vibe. I wanted to use a lot of different colors because it'll give me more range to use the colors that I want to use for the P. Louise bases. Okay, so now I start in with the P. Louise base, and yeah, I was shocked at first because it was really, really bright. But I'm going to create a cut crease with this. I'm going to use the exact colors that I used for my upper crease to make this cut crease. So I'm going to use the orange P. Louise base first, and then I'm going to move on to the mint green color and then the deep red color. Okay, so I let that dry for about 4 minutes, and then I'm going in with the light blue. It's like a baby blue, sky blue, whatever you want to call it, from the P. Louise bases, and I'm mapping out my lid. Pretty much everything under the cut crease, all the way up to the cut crease line, is going to be covered with the light blue. Letting it dry some more, and then I'm going in with a matching, a light color. It's like a really light blue that I have from Morphe. And I'm just packing that color on top of the lid because I really have to make sure that I set that where my natural crease is, because if I don't, then I will have a crease in it. And then I take the exact colors I used in the crease and I make a small wing with them. That's sort of like the thing. I've been looking at P. Louise's page, and it seems like they use their bases as their eyeliner a lot. So I just wanted to try it out myself. Will I do it again? Probably not. Probably not. And the reason is because I love a thick, dark, black wing, you know. But this looks kind of cool. It was kind of cool today. It was cool.
I'm gonna go ahead and do my other eye off camera because I'm not gonna lie to you. Using something that you haven't used before, it's gonna be hard every time. Yeah, every time you use something that you've never used before, it's typically difficult. Um, I don't think that these are necessarily hard to use or to work with, but because I haven't used them before, it just seems like a lot of steps. For a makeup artist that's working every day or doing stuff, the P. Louise makeup artists, they are the bomb. They do a really good job, um, and it's noticed. It's definitely noticed. But for a person like that's doing stuff every day, the look that I did today, a little extra, a lot extra actually, way over the top. But I just wanted to show you guys what type of things can be done with these bases because there's so many shades and I just want to play with it and have fun and use a lot of color. And then I've got the blue hair today, so I did the blue lid and we'll see how it looks in the end. Let me do the other eye and then we will meet back up to face it up. I'm back. Other eye is done. Lashes are on. I did not do my lower lash line yet. I cannot do lower lash line makeup without having my foundation on. I don't care what other people do what is best for you, but I can't live. Like if I would have put my lower lash line on now, I feel like I would have smeared it all over my face and I'd have looked retarded when I went to go put on my foundation. Reason probably being is that I don't really wear a whole lot of foundation. I have rosacea and not the best skin ever, but I am 35. So I just do what I can and I try and put minimal foundation on because I don't want to overclog my pores because I am getting older and um, I already have on a full face for sure. I'm definitely still going to wear a full face. It's just not going to be as thick as it usually would be. So um, I have already had lotion on this whole time. I am going to put on the Glam Glow Nude Glow Starter Mega Illuminating Moisturizer.
Yeah, that name was long as hell and a little bit crazy. But I just wanted to say that I've said at least 100 times in this video. You never really notice how many times you say things until you play it back or until you're doing a voiceover and you see that you're saying and. But yeah, this is the Dior Forever Foundation. It's my absolute favorite. I've been using it for like a year and I mean, I use other ones, in between, like depending on what kind of day my skin's having, but this is my favorite for sure. I always use a brush first with my foundation because it makes it easy for me to like map around things that I don't want to get on, like my tattoos. I don't like to put foundation over my tattoos. I just don't. I like for them to be, if I didn't want them to be there, I wouldn't have put them there. And then I go in with a beauty blender afterwards Definitely need a beauty blender to go in when you do your eye makeup first, because then you still have like some of the base that's in a weird spot, and it, you know, the base is usually a shade or two lighter than your natural skin tone. So you have to go in with that beauty blender where you can get in real tight and get rid of those lines there in your corner of your eye, you know, that'll be there from the base. Get your neck too, because you don't want to have, you know, that line that you see people having in the grocery store, that uncomfortable line of makeup that's just sitting around their neck. Okay, so now I'm putting on all my concealer, you know, under the eyes, you know, bridge of your nose, a little bit in the center of the forehead there, the chin, your cubic's bow, just so that, you know, you can even your skin out. Well, not necessarily even it, but it supposedly makes it look more natural, you know. Every person has different shades to their face. It's not all one shade. We're not all, you know, perfect shade face, but um yeah, that's why I do that. But just about now the camera turns off and
Okay, so I feel like a total butthole because my camera turned off while I was doing my face and I didn't even notice. So I'm just gonna pick up right here. I'm gonna do my lower lash line because I did my foundation, concealer, um, contour, blush, and highlights. Yes. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my lower lash line and my inner corner, lips, and then we'll see the final. Okay, so I love a super bright ass bam highlight for the inner corner. So I'm going to use L'Oreal True Match Lumi Shimmerista. It's like a it's a loose highlight, and you get this at the drugstore, pretty much anywhere. It's L'Oreal, so you can get it anywhere. But it is the bombiest bomb, and I'm about to show you. You see it? You see it? It is so bright and shiny and like almost metallic-ish. If that, well, I know that's not a word, but I usually put ish at the end of everything, so who cares? Okay. Finished eye look. Gonna go ahead and throw on some lipstick. I'm gonna be using some nude lips because look at these eyes. They're too damn bright. They're not too bright, of course, they're perfect, but I don't want to take anything away from them. So I'm going to be using Milani lipsticks, Bahama Beige 55 and Matte Innocence in 60. And then, of course, spray. This is the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. After I spray, I usually like to take my beauty blender and just kind of bounce in my highlight so that it stays on and kind of melts into your skin a little bit more because you don't want to be powdery. You never want to be powdery. And there you have it. This is the final look. Um, P. Louise bases. Do I like them or not? I like them. There's so many bright colors. I can't wait to do more with them, to use them and really get a feel for how to use them. I am a colorful girl. I wear wigs all the time, so I will totally be using or trying to use the P. Louise base as like a colorful eyebrow. You know, I just, the sky is the limit with these. I think that it's an awesome, awesome formula. It seems to have, like, I've had this on, like I said, the camera went dead. I just let the camera charge for like 30 minutes or whatever. I don't see a half a crease going on. Like, not even a half. I don't see a half of a crease going on. Um, Shadow still looks perfect. I love it. And I can't wait to show you guys more. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe, of course. I know this is a brand new channel, but I'm going to be doing a whole lot of different things on it, like I had just did the Webster Wigs review, and now this video for P. Louise. But I am going to be doing, I think my next video is going to be a barber video. I do cut hair pretty well. I have a 14-year-old son. He's never been to a barber shop. I'm also going to be doing some tattoo videos, as the name suggests. I am a tattoo artist by trade. I do microblading as well. Those videos will be up, and let me think, what else do I want to do? Right. I'm also going to be doing like some kind of like a true story kind of videos. I'm not sure what I'm going to call them yet. I can't call them true story because I'm pretty sure that that name has been taken several times over, but we'll see. Love you guys. Bust down